those of you,
He's a very unique person. He has done a world for this movement. He presently sits on the city council of his city, which is Roman Forest. He was my right-hand man when I was on the border in Laredo. He has very, very good insight of this movement. And he is a person who can lead. He is a former candidate for the senatorial race, and I believe he'll be a candidate again. We might have to talk to his wife about that, though. Art, if you would come forward, please.
thank you, Curtis. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Arthur Liu. And hello, everyone, because to see you people out there, it gives me hope. I would make a guess that most of you are here because you're conscious of the way you vote. Maybe even disappointed in the way our elected representatives have disappointed us greatly. I would like to talk about some ideas, some thoughts, some issues that you might think about while you're voting. The first is, I call it the evils. I know many times I've had conversations on people telling me, you need to vote for Republican or Democrat. Not saying all Republicans and Democrats are bad, but you need to vote for them. Don't get caught in that trap. The Republicans and Democrats want you to be fearful that if you don't vote for either, you are wasting your vote. Even that if you don't vote for one or the other, it takes a vote away from the other. That's called voting for the lesser of the evils. But when you vote for the lesser of the evils, you're still voting for evil. Now, don't let your fear control you. Get out there, do what's right. You know what's right, that's why you're here. This year, educate yourself. Do your homework. There's third parties, independents, write-ins, as we've seen. She is on a Republican ticket, but she's still a write-in. You need to educate yourself on how to do this. Remember, the only way you waste your vote is when you vote for somebody you really don't want. I would rather not vote for that said office than vote for somebody I don't want. The next thing that you want to look at on your prospective candidates is not only their talk, but their walk. See what they have done. A lot of people can talk, but have they been on the lines? Have they done something? I'm talking about the issues that are facing America today. It's affecting our country greatly. Now, I'm not talking, listen to their talk, that's fine. But if they haven't been out there doing something, spending their heart, their time, and our time is very valuable, so is theirs, but they need to be out there doing something. Don't look at their fluffed up resumes, because that's what most of them are, they're fluffed up resumes. Now for some issues. One near and dear to my heart is illegal immigration. I've had numerous experiences down at the border. I've been on the El Paso border where people came across the border and they told me to leave my home, my country. It was their right to come in. That shows total lack of respect for us and our country. They don't need to be here. They want to raise every other nation's flag in our country. They don't need to be here. There's only one flag, one country while you're here. That's the United States of America's flag. Now, fiscal responsibility is another thing. We have a bunch of so-called representatives that spend money like it's going out of style. Well, it's easy for them to spend money. It's not their money, it's your money, my money. And the only reason they need to be fiscally responsible. Otherwise, what happens is they just find another way to take our money. Okay? We have a lot better things to do with our money. Support our families, support our communities. They don't need to be doing it. They don't need to be holding a $20 million party for them. That's not for the citizens, that's for them. A lot of you listen to the news and that's what they appropriated in a bill. $20 million for a victory party for the Iraq war, when when they have a victory. Who's gonna get to go to that party? It's not gonna be probably you or me. I mean, there might be one or two that go up there, but you're gonna still spend money out of your own pocket. They need to stop this kind of spending. I heard Michael Savage say that they spend like a bunch of drunken sailors. I think that's a bit, actually, too nice. They spend like a bunch of thieves. Now, a touchy subject, the war. We're over there. I don't know all the details, but I think it's time for us to bring our troops home, or at least start. Iraq needs to stand up for themselves. We should not be in the business of building nations. Now, I don't mind helping other countries get back on their feet, but the bill should not be the American people's. It should be their bill, their country, their bill. Now, last issue, and I think this has a lot to do with all the other issues. It's called the Building of the North American Community, okay? That is where President Bush, Vicente Fox, and Prime Minister Martin got together to sign a treaty between our countries, which would get rid of our borders. And when you get rid of our borders, it's not get rid of our sovereignty, our Constitution, and we won't have the United States of America anymore. So, in closing, all I have to say to you is get out there, do your homework. I know most of you people are active now. Stay active. If you're not active, now's as good a time as any to be active. Go out there, educate people, educate yourself. Let's get people active in our political system so we can educate ourselves, vote properly, and get our country back. I thank you for giving me this time to speak, and may God bless.